as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the court.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Cardinal. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's found some room with the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Trying to create here on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. This one is broken up, falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. Great move there. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Stanford getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And in first down, they go right back to him.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting through.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is, but it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. on second down here. To the air, it's Barber. Buying time, moving to his left. Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Stanford. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Using his legs on the scramble. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Barber. He'll throw it now. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Stanford now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball in the end zone.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires this one deep middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. and now you give up a big gain like this.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Back to throw. It's Barber. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Jukes to get past a man. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a...
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field.
Here we go.
Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it here. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to pass. It's Barber. Now rolling out to his left. He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble now. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun, trying to create outside the pocket now. A quick juke to get free. He's still going. Look at the skill. Touchdown, Stanford. And the route is on.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now the handoff. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Stanford has moved into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cardinal. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now.
Igloo! Igloo!
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Who makes the grab? Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Jackrabbit! And go!
Dropping back. It's Barber. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Stanford. And the beatdown continues.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Heading left after the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
He shreds the tackle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
He's found some room with the 45. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff running right. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Unleashes the stiff arm. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
But this defense is going to have to mix up some looks, because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense operating from the pistol.
3:25.
They're going to run it. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, fight.
Call the counter play here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Touchdown, Stanford. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Moves left out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense really clicking here. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Slot the ball at the 22.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Cardinal. And the route is on.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going and
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Touchdown, Stanford. And this one is getting ugly. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Stanford Cardinal.